the title's over. Like the NBA season has concluded tonight. The Oklahoma City Thunder are your NBA champions. I will jinx the ever-loving hell out of this very willingly. Not that I don't like the Thunder, just like I'm willing to go ahead and say it's that likely that the Thunder have won the title. Brandon thought they won the title when they beat the Thunder, or beat the Nuggets. He thought that. So yeah. Do you have any other like big takeaways from the game tonight other than like OKC's awesome?
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised you didn't dress up for the funeral. We're here to celebrate the end of an excellent season, the end of the Timberwolves season. Yeah, I mean, the fact that Shea didn't even really have to do a whole lot until Shea did all the things the second half, and that they missed a ton of threes, Oklahoma City, and didn't even really feel like they were given the A+ effort game. Not effort, just it was not an A+ OKC game in the first half. And Minnesota was doing all sorts of good stuff and actually getting pretty good offensive process. I thought much better than in game one, hitting some shots early. The bench guys showed up in the first half, all three. Well, two and a half, depending on what you think of Nas. And they were still trailing. And then the third quarter came out and the avalanche came. It's been third quarter both games. And yeah, it's just it was ugly for Minnesota's bigs tonight. You cannot win games at this level with Julius Randle and Rudy Gobert playing like absolute trash can garbage awfulness, which is rude to trash cans, because what did they ever do to us? They're useful for things. So that's what I think about them tonight. I am bitter and sad as a Minnesota fan that is here again, and this is it again.
I mean, this increases the chances of this team leaving, and maybe you'll get the team that you want, which is for them to like trade everyone and just draft. Like maybe they do that now if they trade everyone for draft picks.
I mean, Julius Randle is a free agent, so it will be, if he continues to play like he has looked the last three halves, not the first half and last round, that's going to make a pretty big difference, I would have to imagine, on what would happen with the team. But it's telling that it's game two. We've seen 3 conference finals games, and we are talking Wolves offseason. That is how it feels like we were at on this series. It feels like we are going to find out who loses to the Thunder when we watch games on the other days in the East, and then we will call it a good season and wrap up.
Yeah, and I mean, look, I do think that everyone's kind of overreacting. Like the Thunder should win games 1 and 2 at home. The problem is just like you're not beating OKC 4 out of 5.
No, you're not.
Like I said after the last game, I was like, you're not beating them 5 out of 6 or 4 out of 6. You're definitely not beating them 4 out of 5. Like it's done. You're just not doing it. Can Minnesota steal game 3, win game 3 at home, lose game 4, steal game 5 to get to a 6? Yeah, they can. They probably won't, but they can.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's the thing possible. Is at this point, yes. Yeah, I agree. Yes, they could win. They can win home games. They could win a game or 2. They can extend it. They're not going to be the better team.
No.
But they can win a game or 2 enough to do what Denver did and at least like push it enough to hang around. And then you never know. You never know when your threes just all hit some night and you want to stole a game that way. You never know when you hung around, you made it 2-2, and then like we don't hope for this as fans, but then Shea or J-Dub rolls an ankle and is out for a week. You have to play well enough to give yourself a shot for that. Minnesota has not played well enough to even have a chance in the first 2 games.